What's up, guys? Jay here with Dave. We're hitting the trail.
The buzzard's already circling.
So the buzzards, they said they knew Jay was coming. But anyways, guys, as we've been talking about, we're trying to bring you guys some love for the off-road community around here because there's such a huge off-road community in this area and they don't often get a lot of love. Oh, big hawk or something like that, or eagle or something. Yeah, here you go, look at.
Oh, nice.
But as you can see, we're already seeing some cool wildlife and stuff out here. The highway's just over there. So I'm used to doing the driving. It's nice to be riding for once and having this great dude here giving me a ride out here in this trail. So as I said, we're gonna off-road community some love. We're gonna show you some of these trails around here. We're out here kind of by the dump. You guys know where the county dump is out here by these hills? We're kind of in that area. That's what we do in the desert. All you guys out east starts freezing your butts off.
It's really what the off-road community is about. You have a Jeep, you have a side-by-side, and you have a 4Runner. All just cruising along in perfect harmony.
Yeah, for sure. Real quick, Kingman side-by-sides, Wallify side-by-sides, Kingman off-road racing, and of course they're racing off-roaders. Stacy Pike, Jimmy Berry, shout out to those guys. They're going to be racing soon at the Snore Off-Road Racing race at the river out by Laughlin, come up in the middle of December here. We covered that last year, we just had a ball. We're planning on going back to this year and hanging out with KLR out there. So as you can see, you guys, now the trail's getting a little more hairy as we get up into the hills. Again, give me shout outs to off-road community. This is not really off-roader, but you can stop by here as you're headed out to the trail. Go check out Jack at Raw Rock Creations over on Open Highway, headed out towards Open. He often takes tours out, show you guys how to mine for fire agate and all that kind of stuff. He's a really cool guy, and he will show you guys how to go out there, how to find the rocks, how to mine the rocks, and how to produce and polish the rocks after. So check them out at Raw Rock Creations. We mean to go out and hang out with those guys when we get a chance to. I just haven't been able to do it. But go out and stop by and see them. And also when you're in that area, Mother Road Coffee Bus is out there in that area too. Over by Saddle Sore Ranch usually, which is right up the road from Raw Rock. If you guys are in the biker community or have a bike, Saddle Sore is often putting on biker themed events out there, and it's right on Route 66 on the way out to Oatman, Arizona. If you guys aren't familiar with Oatman, it's an old mining town where the pack animals, the burros, the descendants of the original pack animals, are tame, and the townspeople take care of them. Don't feed them regular people food, folks. If you go out there, they have food available for those animals that they can eat.
And don't feed them on the highway.
Yes, and don't feed them on the highway if you see them going out that way. They're very friendly. They will come up to your car. Just try and ignore them if you can. I know they're cute, but the more you do that, the less they go on the highway and have a chance of being struck or killed or hurt. You know, a few years back, one of them actually got killed because some folks didn't see him. All right, trail doggo.
This is Cruz.
Is this the tour guide? You the navigator?
Stay down.
Oh my God, you're beautiful.
That's our navigator, folks. The dog there is showing us where to go. So this is just a stop on the way again. We're on Champion Mine Road. Just checking out some of the old ruins and stuff. Looks like a house or something used to be up on this hill. If you guys heard a second ago, they were talking about, hey, can you go up this? So you guys were talking about this, huh?
Yep. It's
if I had my Rubicon still, I'd do it. but I don't have it anymore.
So there's a blockhouse, what's left of it, just up about 100 feet here. And then the mine, there's a huge mine shaft right down in here.
Okay.
Barbed wire is.
So there's probably an old mining shack or something like that
Yep.
fell off the hill.
Yep.
All right, very cool.
It's incredible. And then it comes back up underneath a little ways.
If my drone skills were better, I'd send a drone in there.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh wow, that's deep. Ah, I can see it. So you guys
they
can see
started
that
another one there.
in that darkness there. That goes down quite a bit.
This is actually one of my favorites. With this mine, this view, and then the old blockhouse or rock house. I mean, it's just amazing up here.
Yeah, I love it.
And then back where those roads are back over there, back there, those roads, that's where the barrel calls.
I thought I told my brother, if the roads are paved, I'm out from the sea.
Oh, that's true. You don't see trash, you don't see people hauling butt on the roads. I mean, most people that we run across out here, you know, take care of things, and that's how it should be, so we can keep all this open.
What a view. So you guys can see down there. Way down there is the trail we came in on, I believe, right there. And then passed by all that. Up in the distance is Golden Valley, Arizona, folks. On the other side of those hills, Mojave Lake and Laughlin and Nevada, Bullhead City. Kind of more like in that area, not straight up. The lake will be out that way, but Bullhead's kind of over that way. So again, folks, watch your footing. Bring the right shoes.
Still in good shape. We haven't been up to this in a while.
This reminds me of a couple years back. We took a ride down a trail down south of Tucson that went down towards Patagonia. And there was a building like this. It was the first post office on that trail when it was back during the wagon train days and stuff. It was the first female postmaster in the United States ran that little building. If these walls could speak. Just take it in for a second. Beautiful. Here. He said it flattens out pretty good back here. I guess after this part.
Yeah.
You heard him mention the Sidewinder, folks. That's the road we're talking about by Oakland. That's the highway that goes through Oakland. Nicknamed them Sidewinder for obvious reasons. That's actually a paved highway. That's Route 66. Goes through Oakland, ends up down by Topak, Arizona, keeps on going out to California. You often see a lot of folks traveling the route in their RVs, bringing their off-roader vehicles with them, towing them, and you can see why. A place to park that RV and take the toys out and go have fun. Ooh, this is barely turning in. That's why we have that little. Not quite. Where's the roof over expensive. This is interesting. Well, another looks like an old mining facility. So again, folks, can't stress enough, watch your footing and watch for critters. There are snakes and stuff. I don't know if they're here right now, but there are times of the year when critters are out and about, so watch your foot. So again, if these walls could talk, folks, I'm sure they would have a story to tell. Probably like, why did you leave me here to deteriorate and die? There's no more gold. No more nothing left to mine. So they left. You kind of get a vision of what it used to look like with the stairs there. And you guys are mining experts out there. You can tell us what this equipment was used for and what they did here. I'm not that much of a mine expert myself, but I know some folks who are. Perhaps Mr. Jim Hinckley, if he's watching this, has been out this way. Maybe the other off-road folks can tell us where the heck we are. Again, we're on Champion Mine Road out here in the hills out by the Mojave County dump.
Was there a fire here? Why did it not
And you can see, yeah, he was just talking about that. All the rocks are discolored, kind of bluish, blackish looking. So if there was a fire or something like that, I don't know. But, and there you go. Another example why you gotta watch your footing, folks. Cow pies. This is open range. Cows just roam around. So yeah, you see, as I said, talking about the discolored rocks.
Yeah,
Around that, didn't we?
Parts and pieces all over.
And I started ripped over the fence and started.
We went by that you get bigger? Yeah, I'm going to be around for that.
So, you know, guys, don't throw your beer bottles around, okay? Take them with you. You know, I know it looks like a pile of junk, but there's history here. If you throw your beer bottles and your junk and your trash in here, people are just going to assume it's a bunch of trash. But at some point, someone built this, and someone put a lot of hard work into it. There's history here, even though it's not here now. We just want to respect that, and so we can tell other generations what went on here. Other than, hey, look at that pile of trash.
no leaking.
Watch out, that tongue's like a paintbrush.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, my dog can't hold her liquor either. Huh? You gonna hold your liquor? Huh? Will they hold you? No. I'll lick my face right off.
Hey, Bob.
It's an adventure for the dogs.
Well, I think, I don't remember if I told you, I sent the picture.
We're being a ham.
That's okay. We don't want her to be a ham right
Likes to
now.
eat better than a Bronco.
No way to want to come up with you guys.
Not a Ford dog?
Nah.
This is the Arizona River, folks. There are rivers in Arizona.
Ooh, this one stinks.
Insane.
So there's a house here, guys. It's just flooded. We were just driving through this mud a second ago. I'm not going to walk too much in here. because it's obviously muddy. But you can see, you can squeeze in this way with our tour guide.
So you can barely
It's like
see.
a natural spring or something coming through there.
Yeah, they poured into there.
Someone drilled into that, maybe trying to get water, I don't know. But there's a house up in these reeds here. You can kind of see through the tree. As I said, I'm not going to walk back there because I don't have the right shoes for it. But if anyone has been out here, knows the history of this place, like I said, Jim Hinckley is a Kingman, Arizona history guru. He knows everything around here. So maybe he could tell us about that. But there you go, folks. See, peeking out through the reeds there. So as you can see, guys, it's like a natural spring coming out of this side of this little hill here. Into these reeds, and someone built a shack at some point. Now if they're trying to just collect water, or the pump house right there, or it's a mining shack or hunting shack, I don't know. So we're just up past where we saw those other mining ruins. Let's take a walk here. See if I can do this without falling on my butt, filming at the same time. There we go, guys. A little better view of this mystery house, shack, tin shed, what have you. See if we can walk down to it. Again, watch your footing, folks. I'm just holding the camera while I'm watching my feet, so I apologize. There's a shaky camera angle. Very interesting, you know. I've always been a history buff. I like to know where people have been, what they've done, what they've built. You see a road as you're taking a road trip. Have you ever seen a road just going off in the distance somewhere, and you wonder who put that road there and where were they going? And who started that road? Because obviously roads are not here forever. They don't disappear. Someone builds it. So I was always curious why. You know, why do they... Hey guys, you could get right to the shack from over here. I'm right up next to it. So as I said, the front part of the shack was flooded, but I came and climbed up around the back of it because I'm just curious to see what these guys were building. They obviously put some time and effort into it. I'm gonna get through these trees, show you guys what was going on here, what this guy was building. I hope no one's living in it. I want to suddenly run into an old hill person with a gun pointed at me. But obviously they had a project of some sort going on here. So you can see, if I could peek inside this window here. Oh yeah. So someone was living here, guys. There's furniture. Obviously, at some point, this was a nice little house. See if we can get a better look in here. I'm looking through the window. You can see where I'm at, guys. I can look through there. Through here. So I want to see what this place is all about. You know, they had electricity in here. And, but it looks like at some point, got all flooded out. There's a ton of, looks like bird nests or those swallow nests. I don't know what those are. You guys are critter experts. Let us know what those things on the wall are. Let's see over there in the corner. Those little deals. They look like the little clay nests that the birds make, like on the side of London Bridge in in Havasu. So you can see, this place is just flooded out. But someone at some point, there's still pictures on the wall. Someone at some point put effort into this. A lot of effort. So if this is, I'm guessing it was just a place to stay while they were mining in the area or something like that. I don't know. But that looks like the front door there. It's like we got a bedroom back there. But I mean, these guys, they put work into it. They got insulation, attic up in there. Like I said, they ran wiring. Very interested to find out what this was all about. So if you guys have ever been out here, if you've ever been to this old house, let us know if you know what the history of this place is. And we're gonna try and find out. So down that way is where the flooding's at, through that little opening there. But I come up climbing around the backside. So let's go out around the other side over here and take a look and see what that looks like. We're gonna get going down the trail again, but this was a very interesting stop. I wanted to see what this was all about. Look at these cat claw bushes. Ouch. But such is the nature of being in the Arizona desert. Oh, here we go. Now we got a good view of this side. As you can see, it's all dry on this side. There's some of the reeds down there. So our riders are over there on the other side of these reeds. They're probably waiting for me to stop filming, but I want to show you guys what this place is all about. Let's see if we can check it out. I mean, look at that. These guys put insulation, they put wiring. I'd like to know, where did they get their power from? I don't see any power lines or anything around here. They run this all on Jennies? Huh? Who's an expert out there? Let us know what you think. But obviously the critters have been utilizing this house as shelter. So just so you can see, someone at some point put a lot of work in here. And here's the, looks like what might have been a bedroom. Oh, those are wasp nests or something like that. Hornet nests, I think. Yeah, it looks like another bedroom type thing. There's what we're looking at. There you go, living room area, I guess. Let's give a peek at the front door, and then we'll go back to the truck and keep going. So there's your front door, folks. This at some point was this guy's front porch, I'm guessing. And now it's a mess. So, very interesting find on the trail, guys, out here at Champion Mine Road, heading up into the hills. So if y'all have been out here before, if you know the history of this house, who built it, why they built it, what it took, whatever, let us know. We'd like to know what's up with this place. I'm gonna see if I can get back to the truck through this minefield of cow patties. Obviously the cows stop in here to water themselves, take a break, you know, what have you. And I don't know if I can get through that way. I might have to climb back up that hill. This is quite a minefield of cow patties. Someone put some salt blocks there too, so they're coming through and snacking as well. So there's got to be a way through here without getting wet. Let's see. See, as the water comes down, there's a little creek, and it just keeps on going down here to the wash. So obviously, not going that way. There's the trucks, guys. So very cool find on the trail here. I'm gonna try and go through here without sinking. Wish me luck. Hope I don't drop my phone in this mess. Woohoo! I did it. Just got a little bit wet. Again, not the right shoes. And watch your footing, because this definitely looks like it'll sink. I'm probably gonna sink right now if I don't jump across this real quick. That's how we do here, folks, at Mother Road Media and Kingdom Motor News. We cover your backyard, literally this guy's backyard. So that was a cool little jaunt. And again, here we are back to the original spot by the front door. So give it a look, see, guys. Come check it out. Champion Mine Road. We got more coming. What it's looking like to me is all these different things were part of one huge complex, and mine probably the same person built all this. So here we are again, guys. The next stop, as you can see, this big facility structure. I think part of the same complex of mining stuff. Shack, the one's over there. This big thing. Come on, baby. It's very cool back here. Thanks for showing us.
There's a lot of cool stuff back up there, but I haven't been up there in a while, and the last time we did, it's pretty rocky, so probably not worth. We'll check it out one time.
Sure. I'm sure we'll be back. There's lots to explore. I don't know if this was the beginnings of a mine shaft, a buried mine shaft. I don't know. Looks like maybe it was just the beginnings of something. I don't know. Again, I'm not a mining expert, but if any of you guys know, tell us what this is all about. So again, we're out at this big structure. Obviously for mining purposes. Right up the road from that shack we were just at. So my thinking is these structures are related somehow. But again, it's my first time out here. So if any of you folks have been out here and know the history of these mining structures and what went on back here, please let us know. We appreciate finding out. So you can see a lot of folks have stopped here. This is kind of the end of the easy trail, but then dun, 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 there's the border, but the trail keeps going. I can see a trail there. You guys see a trail there? I see a trail there. Not for the faint of heart. It's obviously hasn't been running for quite some time. It's getting grown over, so but it goes somewhere up in those hills. So The view out here is again phenomenal. The weather is great. We're not far from the dump, which is also not far from Windy Point. You guys ever been up that way? That's an easy ride. You can take your family car up there. There's a campground up there. But the view up there is great. If you want to just take the family out, take the kids out without worrying too much about the road. It's a dirt road, so I would recommend a truck or a sturdy car, but you don't necessarily have to have a 4x4 to get up to Windy Point. If you come in the easy way, there's two ways in and out. So you come in through, we'll look on a map, but if you come out, you can come out through by Chloride, by the Chloride murals, and that is a little more expert trail through there. But again, that's another cool thing to see. The Chloride murals out by Chloride, just some rock faces that are painted up. Very beautiful sight to see out there. So we're having a ball here today, folks. Again, thanks to our hosts for showing us all this stuff out here. And I was just telling them we'll be back for sure, because obviously there's a lot to see and explore. So this guy has been here so long. I'm trying to jump over this without falling in it. You can see how deep this water has come through here. Carve this thing out. We're on the side of that little dam of all the mine waste from the mine up there. As you can see over the years, the water has carved a little gully through here. And that just goes down probably, I don't know, I'm guessing maybe 6 feet, 5-6 feet. It goes down in there pretty deep. So if you guys come out here and you're hiking around, be careful in this spot. You do not want to fall in this little crack. And the water goes out. That way. We're gonna walk this way. You can see the water erosion has carved this all out. So, kind of a work of nature art. Nature work of art has taken this man-made thing and done its own natural artistic carving to it. Pieces of timber and stuff in here. It'd be interesting to see when the water's coming through here. I bet it'd be really a cool sight. So we just wrapped up lunch, guys. Now, we're gonna go up here and show you guys the rest of this. There's more up here by the more structures up there. Little windmill up there. But I think we're gonna save that for a part 2, because I hear there's other stuff around the other side and another probably hours worth of driving. So we're gonna save that, guys, for a part 2 and bring you guys the rest of it at another time. Cover the stuff we missed. Perhaps by then we'll have some more history of that waterlogged house over there. I'm just intrigued by that and what the history behind that is and why they did that. Obviously for mining purposes, but they put a lot of work into that thing. So just enjoying the view here, guys, around Kingman, Arizona. We're right down the road from Kingman, Arizona, Golden Valley. Out there in that valley over there is Golden Valley, and beyond is Bullhead and Laughlin. On the other side of these hills is Kingman. Windy Point's up in these hills somewhere. Down that way. You know, I was talking about Chloride earlier. Another spot to go riding at the Chloride murals. These folks, it's pretty much their backyard, so kind of envious. They got a great place to live out there, right here at the edge of Golden Valley. They come out and explore this stuff whenever they want. I love it. So again, guys, it's pretty intense, but I love how nature has taken and carved this stuff out and kind of made it into a work of art, which I think is neat. all those little gullies and carvings from water erosion. So hey guys, here we are on top of this wall looking structure that we just showed you a second ago. Finally got my proper mic working, so I apologize if the sound earlier was not great. So this is something. I'm almost kind of afraid to stand on it, but here we go. Very interesting structure. So I guess he's headed up the hill up there in his side by side, as you can see in the distance. He's like, I'm gonna go check out that old structure up there. Looks like an old shack or something. But this here is interesting. I wanted to show you guys these tailings from the mine have just flowed downhill. You can see in that shadow there. There you go. So I'll kind of give you a wide angle view of what we're standing on. We're standing on this thing, and we're guessing that it came from up there. You know, we're getting part of all these mining structures that we've been seeing throughout this cruise today. We came up that road, and you know, look at the footage before this. You can see what this thing looks like. Just a big wall of mine tailings. You can see it looks like they have a wooden kind of structure bracing it here. I'm guessing that was some kind of little dam that they built. Again, I'm not a mining expert. If any of you guys are mining experts out there, tell us what this is and how it was built. You know what it's for. Obviously to hold back something. All this stuff. You can see the timber in here. So obviously this is where we're stopping for lunch. We're breaking out the chairs, guys. We're gonna enjoy this scenery for a minute, but I wanted to show you guys where we're hanging out. This really cool structure here of these mining wastes from up there. Very, very interesting. So again, we want to thank our host for taking us on this ride today. We'll definitely be back, see more stuff. And here, one of our hosts has got a nice shop that he's working on some projects in. He builds his own stuff, fabricates his own stuff. He's telling me about stuff he's done to his Jeep and planning on doing to his Jeep. So one of these days we'll take a look over there, take a look at his shop, and see what kind of goodies he's got cooking up. And we'll talk to those folks here in a second. Get them on camera and introduce you to our host. But I want to come down here and again show you this weird structure here. Trying not to fall on my butt at the same time. Now here's a different angle. There's something. It's just, again, if these timbers, walls, structures could talk, they'd have a story to tell. But here we are at Mother Road Media, Kingdom Motor News, trying to bring you the story as best we can, because those walls can't talk. They can only talk by sitting there and showing us what they are now. It's up to us to keep the history alive and let future generations know what went on here. As I said, we're breaking for lunch. So real quick, I want to come through and, since they're not driving at the time, introduce you to our hosts. This is how we do it, folks. You guys are back east right now. Hey, I'm sorry.
Is there a better
Come on out to Arizona and join us. See, guys, thanks for hosting us on this ride today. This stuff is so cool. Could you guys real quick tell us your names and introduce yourselves?
So, Dan
Dave and Don Harris.
All right.
Yeah, we live out here in Golden Valley, Arizona.
All right.
I love it out here.
This is what we do.
It's what we do.
Sounds like we got 2 days here, Dave and Dave. I heard that. I gotta change my name now to Dave. I don't know, should I? Should I change my name? I don't know. Well, here we are, guys. This is what we do. Covering your backyard.
Okay, there's the road. Come on, baby. Come on.
There's a method to our madness. So those of you guys out there who are interested in geology and the rocks in the area, about 6 million years ago, this was all lava fields. You go out by it, you can see some of these obviously volcanic rocks. But if you go, particularly if you go through I-40 in Kingman, go through the pass area, you can see the layers where they have blasted to make the highway. You see different layers of geology through there, and also all the volcanic rock that's out there. So it's my understanding, about 6 million years ago, in this area, all around northern Arizona, was lava. There's active volcanic fields in the area. Interesting geology history for you guys, for those who are into that. Oh, this is where we first came in. Okay. Alright, so we're going to stop one more time, guys, on the way out and show you some of the more ruins around here. So obviously someone at some point built a house here, lived here, worked here. We're going to jump out and check it out. Who else was here? Dang, Robbie was here. Brad was here. Mother Road Media and Kingman Motor News was here. Don't forget that, above all, folks. He does. See, now I'm not one to promote graffiti or anything, but at least in this place, you know, they're giving us some positive messages.
Kind of thing over there.
I mean, this is the main entrance to all that out there.
So if you heard what he just said, guys, this is where we came in at. You can see way out there in the distance, a little bit of reflection there. That's the highway that goes to Las Vegas. And out beyond that is Golden Valley. So this is the entryway to all the fun. Coming in through here, going up through there, and around through there, and up through there, on the other side of those hills. So again, thanks to our host for showing us this stuff. Thank you guys so much. It's been a blast. Aw, you're like, oh, already? Time to go?
Load up.
He's a good doggo. Trail dog. He's a good doggo. So stay tuned for part 2, guys. We'll be back in those hills real soon.